or something. Some people like it. Some people don't even notice it. But let's do it anyway. As you can see here, this is the bullet case in the magazine. It's a little difficult to see. In fact, you know what? I don't even think that's a model-on bullet. And sometimes you'll get lucky. And there's an actual bullet in there that the modeler took the time to do, but I'm not sure if this is. No, it's not. It's like a little ghetto half bullet. It's not even centered in. Okay, scratch that plan. Now we've got the magazine bone perfectly in the center. Almost in the center. Nothing can be too perfect with this. Now the trigger. Now, for example, when you're pulling the trigger, you don't have to come all the way over here, do you? And of course not. If it were a rotating trigger, and you can see here, this is more of a... God, I don't even know what this is. What is this? Like a push? A little push-in button trigger? Kill switch. You don't want it rotating over here. As you can see, that's insane. So we're going to edit that pivot too. Center it. Since this is a neat little push thingy, I suppose it'll have to rotate. Now let's think about this now. If this is going to rotate, where you want it to rotate from? Somewhere up in this area? That's good enough. The bolt, obviously the bolt's not going to rotate, but we may as well center the bone. Now this next thing here, I guess there's a little silencer on this. How cute. We're going to attach all of these bodies into one bone, because if you don't, this is technically a bone right here, and we don't want that. So, remember that attached thing at the beginning here, if you've been eagerly following along. Right now, we've got the body selected. If I'm not mistaken, it is the body. The body. I find that sometimes attached list is helpful for these type of things. It gives you a list of everything in the scene and what you want to attach. So let's think about this now. We've got the scope that we don't need to move separately. The front we don't. The foregrip we don't. And that's about it. We can attach these to the body. Now this is important here. You don't want this, because that screws you in the face. And you don't like that. Maybe you do. Alright, now let's check this out. We've got a bone for the body, a bone for the magazine, a bone for the bolt, and a bone for the kill switch. Now, we can edit the bone for the actual body. Affect this pivot. You don't want to center this because you've got crap in here, and center's not good for this body bone of anything. What you're going to want to do is think ahead about what animations you want before you've gotten to this part of the process, and I haven't. I mean, I don't even know what the heck I'm going to animate yet. I'll think about it maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow, whenever I have time, is most likely. For example, if you were going to, I don't know, pull a magazine out with the left hand, you may want the weight of the gun, because obviously if you're going to be rotating the gun here, it's not going to be easy to do if the point of pivot, if you're trying to simulate weight, is way over here, or even in the center. So, I guess until future reference, I'm just going to put this right here. That's going to be good enough for now. Alright. Now you've got the body bone of the gun. This is a bone. If you move it, these aren't attached. That's a good thing for now. Now the trigger in the magazine, the trigger and, what do I call the trigger for? The kill switch and the cover are going to have a parent bone that is this body bone of the gun. And to do this here, what you've got to do is come up here and select your little linking tool. It's a cute little boxes with a little chain link in there. Couldn't get more adorable for a $3,400 program no one buys. You've got to select this. The linking tool always goes child to parent. Select, hold it down. You can see the little lines in there. You want to drag it to the bone that you want to be the parent of these children. These poor orphan children now have a parent and a home. God bless them all. Perfect. The trigger is moving along with the gun, and it acts independent of itself too. How about that? Congratulations. Now the magazine. The magazine, this will come into play later. There are a few ways to do animations, and I'm going to try and do each and every single one of them, every different style I can think of, if not for my own fun, for the fun of you, who can choose which ones you like the best. But what I'm going to do here is, instead of using a link, I'm going to use a link constraint. It's a lot better, in my opinion, to be using for magazines and things that frequently come undone. What you're going to do is come over here to the Motion tab, Assign Controller, this top little thing here. I don't even know what it says. I never scrolled over here. Position, rotation, scale. Learn something new every day. A link constraint's what you want. Hit OK. Nothing happened yet. Scroll down here. These are your links. Now, I'm going to, well, I guess I could explain slightly what this does. Click on Add Link. Click this parent bone here. Parent bone. It's called the body. Of course, that's what we've got. Now, what this thing is here, this, oh God, how am I gonna... This, in a way, lets you change parent bones. It lets you alternate between them. So, for example, if on frame 11 I wanted the link to this bone to be the trigger of the kill switch, you can see it there. It says 11. I'm trying to... Good Lord Almighty. Most importantly, it's connected to the thing here, and that's what you want. Oh, pizzle sticks. Frankly, it lets you have many parent bones. You can change them at your will to do your bidding. And why, you may ask, did we not do these for these? Well, when the game engine goes to interpolate between keyframes, it doesn't, when you export these animations, it doesn't export it in similar to an AVI. The engine itself is actually what animates it, and if you're using the SMD format for the Half-Life engine, you've got a bunch of numbers where it's going to tell each bone where to be on each keyframe, and you'll notice some small vibrations in your movements and your animations if you've got link constraints going on all over the place. You know what? Why am I telling you this? You don't care. The point is, use a link constraint, and these don't. What am I going to do next? Well, hey, that's it. Well, for this one. I guess on the next one, I'll go in there and wrap the hands around the gun and all that stuff. Okay, that's it.